first time I saw these animals, I was flabbergasted. They have this vulnerability and strength about them. The method of making bronze in the lost wax method seemed to sort of suit the age of these sheep. The form seems authentic artistically in terms of the age and the dignity that I see in these animals. The reason I use Artworks Foundry is it's close to where I work in San Francisco. But more importantly, it's run by a man named Piero Mussi, who is Italian and comes from a small town where the pride of the village are the two great bronze horses that sit on the piazza that inspired him as a young boy. After I make my sculpture in clay, I take it to the foundry where they make a polyurethane rubber mold that is a perfect negative of my piece. Hot wax is poured into that mold and becomes a wax positive, which should be in form exactly like my work. The investment process is about building the very important ceramic shell around the wax that the bronze will be poured into. It is made by dipping the form into a slurry that forms almost like batter around it, and then dipping it into a silica sand. This process is repeated many times and builds the ceramic shell. The most exciting part, without a doubt, is the pouring of the bronze. Some people call it the dance of the pour. It involves bronze ingots being melted at temperatures of 1700 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like a great orange forge. The actual pour is a very precise and dangerous choreography, which has to be completed before the bronze begins to cool down. After about an hour, the bronze cools down and the divesting process begins, which has to do with breaking off that ceramic form and exposing the raw bronze. Then the bronze parts are welded. The head, the legs, the torso become one animal, and the seams are chased and any imperfections are ground out of the bronze. The most artistic part of the process for me is the application of the patina on the bronze. I work with Aya, and she heats the sculpture to a high temperature and sprays layer upon layer of chemicals upon them that react with the heat and produce certain colors. It's very important to me that these very spindly legs stay very dark in contrast with the land. They're completely transformed for me in this patina process. There's something about the whole process that's wonderful, that working with the people, being connected to ancient times. These craft people are very dedicated, so I appreciate the going from being a solitary artist to being someone that's involved with a team that's sharing a vision.